The Greater West Bloomfield community recently joined together at Abbott Middle School for the first annual State of the Communities, providing residents with an overview of the present state and future of our community. Presenting the state of the City of Keego Harbor, Mayor John Fletcher.
Good evening. I'm John Fletcher, Mayor of Keego Harbor. I want to start out this evening by recognizing our former city manager, clerk, treasurer, Miss Linda Vole, who served our city with commitment that was second to none for 16 years. Our whole community is in mourning with her passing this past weekend, and our thoughts and our prayers are with her family. For anyone watching or listening who's not familiar with Keego Harbor, Keego is a safe, walkable, diverse, middle-class city with friendly residents, great schools, and has several dining establishments to enjoy. And with Sylvan and Cass Lakes on either side, we have year-round outdoor recreational opportunities. Keego is also a city of change. We have experienced a lot of change over the years, especially in our business district. We have transitioned from a small cottage community to a city with a picturesque, walkable downtown, complete with a theater, hardware, drugstore, and a roller rink. With time, our downtown has changed as well. The hardware is gone, and there is a gallery in its place. Rexall Drugs has changed to a Rite Aid, and Strong's roller rink is gone, and now there's a Hungry Howie's. The downtown Keego of the last century has been evolving into our business district of this century. The City Council and administration are working hard with the city planner and the Planning Commission to help guide the upcoming changes with reasonable, practical ideas and expectations so that in the end it will benefit our community both aesthetically and fiscally, with the goal that we are able to maintain our identity as a quaint, safe community to live in and to be proud of. With that in mind, there are a couple more changes on the horizon for our community. A new development that is well into the planning stage is the residences on Cass Lake. This new residential retail development is going in where the mobile home park currently is. This development boasts of shops, restaurants, and many other amenities, and over 200 luxury apartments. This project, as well as a new retail development on Cass Lake Road, are the two latest developments and changes that are coming to our business district. Change isn't always easy, but with vision and leadership, we can have development and still maintain our identity as a small, friendly city. Keego is changing beyond those developments as well, with 3 dance studios, 2 galleries, the local art sale events, 15 different places to dine. Keego Harbor is changing into a destination. Our residents have also experienced change. New homes and housing improvements have been taking place in most of our neighborhoods. We have seen the cottages of old change into the very expensive lakefront homes of today, yet in the same neighborhood, you can still buy a nice home for a modest and affordable price. We have adopted a no-fee permit program in May and June. This allows our residents to pull building permits for many home improvement projects with no permit fees. We have also worked hard to implement a road preservation program. The objective of this program is to replace all of our residential roads with no increase in taxes. To date, we have completed nearly 70% of the roads in our community, and we have done it completely without the need for any increase in taxes, even in the heart of the Great Recession. This year, we are going to keep pushing forward with this program. The City Council, City Manager, and DPW Department are planning this year's schedule with hopes of increasing the number of roads that we can complete this year. We are looking forward to utilizing grants to help us rebuild the section of Beeland Road next to Roosevelt School from the ground up. This will serve as a design model for our local neighborhood streets well into the future. We will be implementing modern stormwater management techniques and using the most advanced paving materials in this project. Now, thank you. Now that I have brought up Roosevelt Elementary School, I would be remiss if I did not talk about this exemplary school. Next year, Roosevelt School celebrates its 100th year of providing an excellent education to our children. For nearly a century, it has been a foundational cornerstone of our community and to the West Bloomfield education system, which we are proud to be a part of. We are proud to be part of an ever-changing educational system that has continued to stay up with technology, future industry needs, teaching techniques, and the building upgrades required to accommodate it. In Keego Harbor, our local children walk to school at Roosevelt, as my mom did, as I did, as my kids did. If you're a parent that drives or walks your children to or from Roosevelt School, you undoubtedly have noticed another change in Keego. As every day you see that our Keego Harbor Police Department has patrol vehicles positioned near the school to monitor traffic, to slow it down, and to make their presence felt. At the same time, our police are patrolling our neighborhoods to protect our children. Most days, you will find John Fitzgerald in one of those police vehicles. John joined us last January and has already made an amazing difference in our community. One of the most noticeable changes that he has brought to the city is that he has reprioritized community policing. He is committed that community policing begins with protecting our neighborhoods. Our residents should have the confidence to know that when they need help from our police department, the average response time is under 2 minutes. When walking in our community, you are more likely than not to run into one of our professional, friendly officers because they do patrol our neighborhoods and they do interact with our residents. My hat is off to all of our officers, both full-time and part-time, for their commitment to our community. I would also like to thank the officers of Orchard Lake and Sylvan Lake Police Departments, as our 3 police departments not only offer, but rely on each other for backup and support on our calls. And in emergency situations, our 3 agencies come together as one. When the state was looking for examples of long-term collaboration of city services, they needed look no further than the Tri-Cities. Keego Harbor, Sylvan Lake, and Orchard Lake have been working in collaboration for decades through not only the cooperation of our police departments, but through all of our city departments. Our 3 communities, they banded together to provide fire protection with the Tri-City Fire Department. The Tri-City Fire Department was a volunteer fire department that served our communities very well. Today we receive our fire and medical emergency services through the West Bloomfield Fire Department, and yet we are still working together as the Tri-City Fire Board. As volunteers served on the Tri-City Fire Department in the past, volunteers have defined Keego Harbor, and Keego is a city that was built on volunteerism. We're in the middle of a generational change in our city. that includes our elected officials, city staff, our committees, and our volunteers as well. Through this change, we are experiencing a surge in young, talented people that are eager to bring their fresh ideas, their vision, their talents, and their energy to our committees and our civic groups. With this commitment by the new volunteers, it ensures that we will be continuing to provide quality, free events like the Keego Harbor Easter egg hunt, where last year volunteers filled and placed over 5,600 eggs, and events like the Memorial Day Parade, the Taste of Keego, Skate Night, different art sale events, and we end our season with our tree lighting and holiday party. The volunteers in our community make up the different committees and civic-based clubs like the Garden Club that keeps our city beautiful by planting and maintaining flowers throughout the city and its parks. The Optimist Club that offers scholarships to local college-bound students. Art sales that provide opportunities for local artists. And the Jacket Club, who helps our residents at times of need. I would like to move to discussing the financial status of our city. Keego Harbor is financially sound and has a healthy fund balance, which is our savings account. Our fund balance is at around 30% of the annual budget of the city. This amount is above the recommended level by the state for a healthy community to have. We owe this to the spending disciplines that have been exercised by our previous and our current council and administrations. With a total budget of around $2 million, we spend approximately 65% of that on public safety. With the remaining budget, we take care of the rest of the city's expenditures, including the administration, DPW, professional services, supplies, trash and recycle pickup, and build new roads. Even with all of those expenditures, we have been able to stay under our budget and put money back into our savings account each year for the last 10 years. Thank you. Thank you. The current city council, along with our city staff, are continuing to be good stewards of the city's tax revenue and are committed to continuing to provide the best city services that we can without the need for any future increases in taxes. We are currently reviewing the city's storm water system, including a complete review of all manholes, drains, and culverts. As part of this ongoing review, we are surveying all of the city-owned land in Franleaf Park and around Dollar Lake. With this survey, we have realized that there is a large amount of city-owned land that's being underutilized and in some areas neglected. It is my goal to have the City Council, the Planning Commission, the Parks and Recreation Commission work together to review this property and try to envision the long-term possibilities for residential recreational uses. Wouldn't it be nice if we could have a boardwalk on Dollar Lake that our kids can fish from, or to have a place to paddleboard or kayak from out of Franleaf Park or Dollar Lake? The possibilities are very exciting, and I'm looking forward to being a part of it. This could be another change coming to our city that we can all enjoy. I hope that tonight I have been able to orient anyone not familiar with Keego Harbor, that it is a vibrant, safe community that offers many benefits to its residents, and it should be one of your destinations. So come to Keego, have a nice meal at one of our restaurants, grab an ice cream at the Baskin Robbins or Dairy Queen, park at Roosevelt School, walk a block to the west, and take a stroll along Willow Beach Street, where we'll have some of the most scenic views of Cass Lake and meet some of our friendly residents. For our residents, I hope that the information that I have presented tonight will give you the comfort in knowing that your city council and administration and police department are all committed to improving our services and the quality of life in Keego Harbor. We will accomplish this through fiscal discipline, good judgment, and the planning that is needed to continue to improve our neighborhoods and direct the change in the business district while at the same time maintaining our identity as a small, safe, diverse city. Tonight I have talked a lot about change. And now I'm asking all of our residents to join myself and your city council, and let's walk down the road of change together. Let's work together for our common cause, our community. Let's remember the Keego of the past, and let's embrace the Keego of the future. If we work together, we can direct the future changes coming to our community to keep our identity, our diversity, and to continue to improve the quality of life for ourselves and for our children. Thank you. Good night.